And we are live in Joshua Fields Milburn's living room.
We're not live, we're recording it. Hey everybody, I'm Joshua Fields Milburn.
And I'm Ryan Nicodemus, and together we are the Minimalists.
And this is, welcome back to Living Room Conversations. We're in my living room here in Los Angeles. And Ryan, today's question is from Robbie. Robbie asks, how do you measure or quantify the percentage of items you got rid of?
Oh my God.
Well, first thing I did was, I realized the average American household has 300,000 items in it, right? Mm-hmm. And so I took an inventory of all of my things and I alphabetized it on an Excel spreadsheet.
Yes, as you would.
And then I identified on a scale of 1 to 70 how much those things added value to my life.
Yes.
And then I started with all of the items that were below.
You're so systematic.
I am. And so I started with the items in my basement. No, I'm just kidding, Robbie. I didn't do any of this.
He might be referring to, dude, when I talk about how I got rid of 80% of my stuff during the packing party, and maybe he's asking, like, where do you come up with that number 80%?
Yeah, I think it's a rough estimate.
Yeah, it's a total estimate, yeah. In fact, I probably got rid of more than 80%. 80% I feel comfortable saying, and that, it feels genuine, but no, I didn't take, like, an actual inventory of all my stuff. If I did, like I said, it probably would have been a little bit more than 80%.
I think that's true. So think about it this way. If the average American house does indeed have 300,000 items in it, and that's not me and you going around counting people's stuff and doing an average. It's LA Times reported that back in 2014. Sadly, it might be more than 300,000 now.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If the average house has 300,000 items and we get rid of 90% of our things, it doesn't mean I'm living like a monk or a hermit with nothing. I still have 30,000 items. So that's probably not even true. I mean, you look around my house, it's going to be pretty hard to count 30,000 items here, right? Mm-hmm. I know over the course of 8 months, when I simplified, I got rid of about 90% of my items. But that is probably 90% in terms of volume. I had a basement full of stuff. Yeah. I had closets full of, like, walk-in closets full of clothes, another non-walk-in closet full of clothes, and now Bex and I share a closet. And so I know that my life now just has appreciably less. And I think what's more important is to identify the things in our life. In fact, I'm working on an essay right now about our essentials, non-essentials, and junk. Most of the things that we own are junk. The fewest number of things are the essentials. And in fact, I think the specifics are different for each of us. Mm-hmm. But the essentials are going to be pretty much the same. We all need food. We all need shelter or housing. Mm-hmm. We all need clothing. What's different, the same shirt's not going to work for me and you, although we're matching today, matchy. But we couldn't just flip-flop shirts, right?
Right, I would stretch yours out. Yours would look like a muumuu.
I'd look good in a muumuu. Super baggy back in style now.
Oh my God. You're skinny enough to pull it off too.
Anyway, the essentials are going to be the things we truly need, the necessities in our lives are going to be somewhat similar. Then there's the non-essentials. Those are the things that most of our things should be in our lives. They're not things that I truly need. I mean, strictly speaking, I don't need this couch we're sitting on. I don't truly need it. I don't need that dining room table that's somewhere behind me, right? I don't need the writing desk that I have over there. I don't need the lamp that's right there. But I get value from these things. They amplify my experience of life. They augment my experience of life. They make my life better. Not because the things make me a better person, but they make the experience of living more comfortable or more palatable or more enjoyable. And so when I think about the things, it's essentials, the living somewhere, right? The non-essentials, the things that add value to my life. But then most of those 300,000 items, they're non-essential. They're junk. They're not even non-essentials, but we pretend they add value to our lives.
Yeah.
But they actually get in the way of a more meaningful life. So I tend to think about my things that way. But here's the interesting part. The things that add value today, they might be tomorrow's junk.
Yeah.
And so we need to keep asking that question. Does this add value to my life? If not, it's junk, and we have to be willing to let it go. Thanks for your question. If you have more questions, leave it below in the comments. And if you like these answers, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll See you next time, y'all.
See you next time. See you next time.